Okay, so finally we're on Jalan Jaksa. Some really cool artwork. So there's cool artwork that goes all the way up down, all the way up to the end there. So we're just going to follow some of this artwork right into the street. I'll give you a little bit of a background. Jalan Jaksa is kind of like the Khao San Road of Bangkok. If you're not familiar with that, it basically means that this is where all the cheap hotels and all the cheap backpackers go. And they can stay here in dormitory beds for nothing, next to nothing. And there's hotels that sprung up that are also on the low end. And it's basically for budget travelers, basically, whole street of it. Go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe. And hit the like button. Basically, whole street of it. And I was here 20 years ago, so I haven't been in Jakarta in 20 years. So last time was the year 2000. And so we're gonna see what it looks like right now. These are all Gojek drivers, I think, and Go drivers. So we're gonna keep on strolling through. Hello. So lots of really cool artwork everywhere. I like that artwork. So yeah, actually my experience in Jakarta is people are really friendly, really cool. Sometimes I feel like maybe they wouldn't like it so much if somebody's walking the camera, but usually I get the opposite reaction. Okay, so yeah, actually, just when I was trying to get to that monument, like when I was here 20 years ago, I never went there. It's not too far away. You can probably see it over there, but because it's so difficult to get to, it's like 20 minutes. But if you could walk directly, it'd be, you know, less than 10, anyways. All right, so these are some of the main streets. We're gonna just kind of walk across real quick. Hello. So these ones have some bars, Bintang, Angkor, beer. Let's gonna see what all we got here. Yeah, actually I kind of remember this last time I was here 20 years ago. Is that when you're walking and it's so cool, like when you're in Khao San Road or something like that, it's like really cool. And I don't know what keeps it from becoming like that. Like it's always a little bit like this could be anywhere, like on the side of the road, you know, 50 miles from anywhere, they could have the same stuff. So then this stuff is like, should be all prime real estate too. Hello, how are you? Hello. So, okay, red doors, that's kind of springing up everywhere as a chain. Thai tea. All right. Yeah, it never really kind of kicked off. Like, it's just kind of like by the default place where they have to go when they're in Jakarta. But it's not like really an amazing destination by itself. Like a lot of backpacker, like Penang. There's a lot of cities that, you know, backpackers will flock to, but not so much here. Packet internet. Do people even get the internet anymore? And they get it on their phones at the airport. Same. Okay. Yeah. So you got like kind of a little stream of motorcycles. That one, you know, on that side. You try to go that side. Somebody parked right there, so nobody can get around. Okay. Yeah. I was actually thinking maybe I should try to stay here and just see how much it's changed and see how interesting it is. But now that I'm here, right now, it's not really that appealing. We'll keep on going. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we're just at the other end. But I remember this 20 years ago. I remember like there was a kind of a little core spot, and then you walk all the way down the streets, and on the ends, like, you know, you're a little bit hesitant to go because it seemed like the streets were. Hello. It seemed like the streets are a little bit darker. I think that was an aging prostitute, I think. Should say, I'll go with you or something like that. Hello, how are you? Very good. Okay. Hello, how are you? People are so friendly though. There's satay, that looks really good. Huh. kind of dawned on me. Maybe there's not a lot of people because it's coronavirus time of life. Let's see if I can get around this one. So maybe the tourists are not so many at the moment. They might not be coming to Asia too much, or trying to get out of Asia. It's really hard to say. I was just in Thailand before here, so I don't know when I'm going to put this online, but right now it's February 9, which is kind of the height of coronavirus, so I don't know, if it's going to get a lot worse or if it's going to get better, so nobody knows right now. So I'm basically posting under those circumstances, and I think I just walked through all of Jalan Jaksa. That might have been the whole street unless I come into something over here. Yeah, we did have Jalan Jaksa, so this must be the other end of it, so I basically walked through it. Yeah, you got stuff like this. Little random bricks, I guess they're to keep the cars on the road that are parking on the sidewalk. So alright. I thought I was just going to get into Jalan Jaksa, and now I'm walking out of it. It looks even worse than I remember. I remember it being longer and having more like bars and hostels and people hanging out, and I didn't see any of that. And either I'm not quite there yet, and this was just a street that leads to Jalan Jaksa, which is totally possible, or that's all there is. We'll find out in the next video. This is an update. I do believe I crossed over the whole city of Jakarta. This is kind of cool. Jakarta Coffee House, and then you can see the big sign in there that says Jakarta. There's people that are near the sign. If there wasn't, I'd go in and get a picture. But yeah, that was Jalan Jaksa, and it's totally different than it's kind of missing all kinds of stuff that could really make a lot of money for them. Like in Thailand, they just kind of try to do everything they can to get tourist money. They just kind of provide all kinds of food stuff and everything, books. Yeah, Jalan Jaksa looks like it's dead, like dying, or has died. Anyways, now we're just kind of out. This street has more life than Jalan Jaksa. Looks like there's some hotels that maybe have moved over this way anyways, and maybe get some off that street. I think that street wasn't really much to begin with anyways, and that's how it became that famous road, but it never really quite got off though, did it? So anyways, that's your video about Jalan Jaksa, and I'm walking somewhat in the same area. And I will tell you too, I was here 20 years ago, and I remember walking out of that street, and these other streets just seem like a complete mess, and it looks quite nice compared to what it used to be. Anyways, I'm going to try to get a Grab taxi, probably at one of these hotels that I see, and then we're going to go somewhere else and film. Chiquinha, Chiquinha.